Hello, welcome to the Impact Podcast with Taiwo Balogun. I am your host, and tonight we want to quickly look at a very important uh, topic. It's going to be very, very short, but sharp and short. So, yes, we are looking at invest before the bell. Why GTCO shares are the opportunity you can't miss. Yeah, I want you to look at something. I just want you to imagine something that you wake up tomorrow morning knowing that you've secured a golden opportunity that could change your financial future forever. Yeah. And this could also change your family finance forever. Absolutely. Now, today we are revealing why GTCO shares are the investment you can't afford to miss. And when I first did the first video, or when I did the first video about invest in this shares and thank me later, a lot of people have been seeing a lot of comments, a lot of people are chatting me up. I saw a lot of comment on the video, and I realized that I need to do this live session so that we can all be on the same page. We can all be on the same page. So why am I saying that we have to be on the same page? You see, there are some things that I need to explain to you. Yes, although I am not your financial advisor, I am not advising you to, to uh, invest in Guaranteed Trust Holding Company PLC by force by fire. No, I am only showing you a investment opportunity where you can invest your money, where you can start building your investment portfolio. Because someone was asking a question, and I look at the question, I was like, wow, this is a funny question. And some people still doubt that, oh, are you sure this guy are not going to mess up with our investment? However, you see, one thing about investment is that investment has some level of risk. And if you cannot, if you are not a risk taker, I mean, if you don't know how to calculate, how to take calculated risk, then you fall prey of the smart guys. So one of the reasons why I'm doing today's live session is to show you how to be smarter than the smart guys. Did you get that? How to be smarter than those smart guys out there. So I really need to do this so that we can understand how to play in the stock market. And then I also need to let you know one of the reasons why I am recommending GTCO shares or GT Bank shares. One of the reasons is that, you see, time is of essence. Time is of essence. And investing in GTCO shares before the closing date, which is August 12th, you understand, could be a smart financial move that you're going to make this year. And you may want to ask why. Now, the reason is with the markets. Yes, we all know that there's recapitalization in the financial market or in the financial institution in Nigeria by central bank. So now this is one of the reasons why you see a lot of banks coming to the public to raise capital. And you see, when they are raising capital, there are questions that you need to ask. What do they want to use the money for? Number one, you have to ask, why are they raising this capital? Number two, how do they want to spend this money? Number three, what is the current trend? And what was the previous high of the stock? I mean, the previous price high of the stock. So these are the things that you also need to consider before you invest, if you are not convinced. Because, when I see some people asking some questions, I look at it, I said, oh, well, maybe I need to clear the air so that you understand what we're talking about. So now, like I mentioned earlier, that the time is of essence. Now, I want you to know that talking about companies' financial health, GTCO or GT Bank has consistently shown financial strong financial results with impressive revenue growth and profitability over some quarters now, or over some period of months or some years now, especially since last year. And this stability is a key factor that makes GT Bank or GTCO shares a reliable investment. You get that? And one of the things I know about GT Bank is that they pay their dividend as at when due, and their dividend is one of let me say one of the best for now in the financial institution in Nigeria. And I think it is something you would want to be part of, but you have to be smart. One of the reasons why I'm doing this, and I told you this disclaimer at the beginning, I am not your financial advisor. I'm only recommending, I am only sharing investment opportunity news with you. And one of that opportunities is Guaranteed Trust Bank Holding PLC, Company PLC shares. And in the last video that I did on this topic, I shared a chart with you, and I'm going to share the chart with you and do some. We're going to look at the financials of GTCO. Now, looking at the financials of GTCO, now let's go. This is tradingview.com, www.tradingview.com. You can go to that website by yourself, and then what you would do is to type Guaranteed Trust Holding PLC, Company PLC. This is what you would type. Once you type it on the search section, it will bring under stock. Search it under stocks. It will bring all the Nigerian stocks. Then you look for Guaranteed Trust. Now we're going to scroll down, and I'm going to show you something. This is what I want to show you. We want to look at the financials of the GTCO. Now, looking at these financials, you see that since 2019, look at 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023. We're going to change it to quarterly very soon, but I want you to look at this is their financial performance, the total revenue, net revenue, and net margin. As at 2009, look at what they did. They did net income of 195.38 billion, and their total revenue is 418. And in 2000 and that is 46.73%. Looking at 2020, they did 49.71%. 2021, they did 42.73%, which means they had a little drop from the previous year. Now in 2022, they did 35.10, and that's the profit margin. Now look at the net income increased. Did you see that? The net income increased from it decreased because it wasn't a good financial year for them. It decreased, and they did 35.10%. Now, but in 2023, it went up. Look at this is about over within 2022 and 2023, they did over 100% net margin. That means from 2022, which was 35.10, they did 71.77%. That is over 100. And if you look at their net income was 166.74 billion in 2022, but in 2023 they did 534 billion. Now let me change it to quarterly, and you see what I'm saying. Now looking at the quarterly from first quarter in 2023, they did 36. Let's look at net margin now. 36%, 36.11%. Second quarter, they did 141.11%. Third quarter, they did 42. So it means what you're seeing here, it went up, the net margin went up, and what happened? It came down. After that, it has been up since third quarter of 2023. And then you can see what happened here. They did 74.61. 74.61, and here they are still going up. And this year, which is the first quarter of the year 2024, they are on 125.91%. So their financials over the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quarters has been good. 125.91%. That is a good one. So this is one of the things you check when you want to invest in any shares or any stock. This is the first thing you check: their financial performance over the years. You check it over some period of quarters, and when you see that, okay, I think there's a strong growth, consistency, then you can say, oh, let me part with my money with this company so that for the next 2, 3, 4 quarters I can pull out. That's why I'm telling you, that's why I mentioned earlier that you need to be smarter than the smart guys in the industry, because there are some smart guys, they will just put in money once the shares goes up to, like, let's say, they have the money, they can put in billions of naira, and little margin, they are okay with the profit, they will just pull out. Some people can put in 2 billion, 5 billion, and you can imagine if the shares move from 44.50 kobo that they are selling and move to, like, let's say 45, 47, they are done. There are some scalpers, we call them scalpers, like that what they are looking for is just 3 naira profit, and they will sell off. But if you don't have up to that, you want to build your investment portfolio, it is advisable that you can start with as low as whatever you can afford. I mentioned 5,000 naira in the last video. Yeah, some people were asking, is that not too slow or too low for the returns on the investment? I now said, come, that is like for you to have an investment mindset. When you start with 5,000, even if anything happens, that 5,000 cannot kill you. You understand? You begin to have that mindset of setting aside some amount of money to invest in the stock market. And from what we are looking at now, I need you to know that, yes, if you have whatever amount you have, less than that is not lower than 5,000, buy these shares. And by the time you see that, oh, this thing is going up, if you have good money, you have millions of naira to invest, buy and be smart. Like, when it gets to like 50 naira, you sell. Or because there's possibility that this market or these shares is going to go up to the previous high, which is 52 naira. Yes, I think 52 naira. So you need to understand how to play the game. So if you don't have the mindset of building portfolio or investment portfolio for long term, you can do short term. Short term is you buy once it is around 48 naira, 50 naira, you can sell and buy another shares. You understand? But if you want to build portfolio for a long term, you can buy and leave it and be getting dividends. When they declare bonus, you get it and stuff like that. Then there's another thing I also want to show you on this tradingview.com, and that is this indicator, these technical indicators. You see, now this is suggesting or summarizing or suggesting that it is sell at the moment, but this is like a short term indicator, in the sense that it's look at a weekly or a daily movement of the shares. But this one is, and the other one, this one is the aggregate. This is the aggregate here. While this one is summarizing what the indicators are suggesting on a short term, but this one is an aggregate view of professionals' rating. And you can see that professionals' rating in the last video, it was showing this one here was showing buy. But this one was showing strong, and up till now it's still saying strong buy. So there's possibility that this shares is still going to go up. Don't mind the minus 1.668% that you are seeing here. That is how market is. It goes, it fluctuates. Market is not static. It always goes up and down. It's ups and downs. So now, if you are convinced with what you're saying and you have that mindset of building investment portfolio, why not? I will advise you go and invest or go and buy these shares. But if you don't have the mindset and you think, oh, these guys are going to run with my money, then go and keep your money in the bank or keep it where you think is safe. You understand? So this is what I want to share with you today so that you can understand why I am saying buy these shares, because it's an opportunity you can't afford to miss. And like I said, time is of essence. The shares is going to close by 12th of August. So whatever you want to invest now, start planning. And it is easier, like I told you, it is easier to invest in the stock market right these days, like before, that you'll be looking for stockbrokers to register CSS account, CSCS account. Now it is not compulsory. You can do everything digital online. If you have a GT Bank account or GTB app, you can download and buy from their app. If you don't have, go to Google Play Store and download Bamboo app, register with them, or Trove, register with them, open portfolio account. All these things are free with them. Then you fund the account. From there, you see all the stocks that you can buy, both Nigerian Stock Exchange, all the stock listed on the Nigerian Stock Exchange market, and also the New York Stock Exchange. So you can buy both Nigerian stocks and US stocks if you know how to. You need to learn how to. This video is not to teach you how to. It is showing the opportunity, sharing the opportunity with you. So if you want to learn how to, that is another game, another ball game entirely. So this is what I want to quickly share with you tonight, and I hope to be sharing more opportunities, financial or investment opportunities with you in my subsequent videos. And I even want to start sharing some investment opportunities on the financial market, especially the forex market. Some of the things you can do in the forex market. And then also I have someone who is a guru in cryptocurrency, so I hope I will host him very soon. But don't worry, next week is another live. I'll be coming up live next week with a friend, and we'll be looking at another opportunity. This time around, it's not going to be invest in shares, invest in stock. It's going to be about taking your business across the borders, beyond borders, where you can look for opportunity across borders of nations. So I'll be hosting a friend of mine on that on Saturday, and we'll be sharing some tips with you how you can jackpot if you want to jackpot with that idea. All right, so please, if you enjoy what you are learning, drop a comment in the comment section. Okay, and if you have someone that can benefit from this, you can easily share this video with a person. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, please, I'm begging you, subscribe. It's a community. And that's why I am not moved by the views, by the numbers of viewers that we have, but I know it's going to help someone if you can share it with someone. And also, if you are a returning subscriber, please, thank you for returning. Thank you. If you have not subscribed, subscribe and join this community so that we can together impact lives. Till I come your way next time, yeah, I am your host, Taiwo Balogun, and I hope to bring up more educative videos your way. See you next time. Bye bye.